Speaking of stupid and Mad Men, Donald Trump.
I like that.
The leading Republican candidate has proven himself notoriously unpredictable, except to his butler, it turns out, who recently in the New York Times revealed his secret wardrobe-based system for reading Donald Trump's moods. Turns out, in the morning, quote, Mr. Trump would emerge in khakis, a white golf shirt, and baseball cap. If the cap was white, the staff noticed the boss was in a good mood. If it was red, it was best to stay away. It's like the old saying, cap of white, friend in sight. Cap of red, we're all dead. Still unclear what it means when he wears that hay-covered swim cap. And neutral. And I'm guessing he's going to be wearing the red hat all week because he's had a rough one. First, he upset a lot of people by tweeting this unflattering comparison between his wife, Melania, and Ted Cruz's wife, Heidi. Now, some say this is not presidential behavior, but I believe they are forgetting the election of 1860, when Stephen Douglas's campaign compared Mary Todd Lincoln unfavorably to a sheep in heat. Last night. That's history. That's history. That's not, we didn't make this up. That's history. Last night, Donald Trump had to answer for that retweet at a town hall when he was grilled by CNN correspondent and the Legolas of cable news, Anderson Cooper.
After saying that you were going to spill the beans about Heidi Cruz, you retweeted an unflattering picture of her next to a picture of your wife.
I thought it was a nice picture of Heidi. I thought it was fine.
Come on.
I thought it was fine. She's a pretty woman.
You're running for president of the United States.
Excuse me. I didn't start it.
Oh, but
I didn't start it.
But, sir, with all due respect, that's the argument of a 5-year-old.
I didn't start it. No, it's not.
The argument of a 5-year-old is he started it.
You would say that. That's the problem with our country.
Every parent knows a kid who says he started
Excuse me.
it.
Yeah, excuse me, Anderson. That you would say that. That's the problem, Anderson. Because, yeah, Trump does act like a 5-year-old, but that's why people like him. He's not complicated. If he's angry, he shouts. If he's happy, he wears happy hat. He loves building towers, and he thinks girls are kind of yucky. But right now, emotional immaturity may be the least of Trump's problems.
Donald Trump's campaign manager under fire tonight, charged with battery. That manager, Corey Lewandowski, Trump's most trusted advisor, now facing a criminal charge.
Lewandowski was charged in Florida with what's called simple battery for allegedly grabbing the arm of a reporter.
Now, Lewandowski and Trump both denied that he ever touched the reporter, but yesterday, Florida police released this security camera footage showing that he actually did. This is a shameful act that is sure to derail his campaign, and Trump is up 10 points in the polls. And at a press conference on his airplane yesterday, Trump insisted that he would stand by his man.
I know it'd be very easy for me to discard people. I don't discard people.
That's right. He never discards anyone except his first couple of wives. And of course, these people.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here. Yeah, throw him out. Throw him out into the cold. Get him out. Out. Brett, you're fired. It's in bed. You're fired. Ian, you're fired. You know what, Meatloaf? I'm going to make you very happy. Gary, you're fired.
Luckily, getting fired gave Gary Busey more time to pursue his real passion, arguing with squirrels. Plus, as far as Trump is concerned, Trump was the one in danger.
She was grabbing me. And just so you understand, she was off base because she went through the Secret Service. She had a pen in her hand, which Secret Service is not liking because they don't know what it is, whether it's a little bomb.
Yes. Her pen could have been a little bomb. And her fingers could have been a gun. Pew, 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 pew. Or even scissors. Or rock, or paper. Or a dog. Woof, 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 woof. Or even worse, she could have used that pen to write down something he said. There's no telling how much damage that could do. Now, we invited Donald Trump on the show to address this controversy. Did we actually do that? Did we invite him? Okay, I'm gonna say we invited Donald Trump on the show to address this controversy, but he was busy being on every other channel on television. Plus, I think he's turned into a cartoonish version of himself at this point. So instead, we invited a slightly less cartoonish version. Please welcome Cartoon Donald Trump. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well,
thank you for being here, Cartoon Donald Trump.
Thank you, Stephen. It's great to be here. He started it.
Wait, what? Who started what?
Anybody, Stephen, whatever they started. You know, unless it makes America great again, in which case I started it. It's very exciting, the best.
Okay, now, Mr. Cartoon Trump, how do you respond to Anderson Cooper comparing you to a 5-year-old?
Anderson Cooper's a dum-dum. He's a stupid head, a total poopy pants. It's sad.
Okay, right now, I gotta say, you are sounding a little immature.
I know you are, but what am I?
Oh, come on. You sound like an idiot.
Stephen, I'm rubber, you're glue. I have a lawyer, and I will sue.
Well, what about the videotape? It clearly shows that your campaign manager grabbed a reporter roughly.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. Infinity.
Infinity just settled. That's it. Infinity. It just settles it.
That settles it. It totally settles it. I settled it in the best possible way ever.
But it's on tape.
Okay, maybe he did it, but she started it.
How did she start it?
Well, she was holding one of those little bombs.
A bomb? You mean like one of these?
Ah, get it away, Stephen. Get it away.
What? Come on. It's just a pen.
No,
see, look.
No, it's a bomb. It's a bomb. Get it away, you sadistic bastard. Oh, get it away. Stephen, you're gonna blow my face off.
Okay, I'll put the bomb away.
Okay, see? That's what I'm gonna make Putin say. That's the art of the deal.
But you have to admit that even if you get the nomination, Mr. Trump, especially after this, you're really gonna have trouble with women. How are you going to appeal to female voters?
Women are easy. John, drop a beat. Hey, ladies. Welcome to Ladies' Night at Club Trump. Come get some jello. Come get some sugar.
Cartoon Donald Trump, everybody.